Hey, what's up, guys? CubansandwichXD here, and today I'm gonna just talk a little bit. This is a pre-recorded video. I'm not actually playing this game right now, but it's a Star Wars Battlefront. If you guys didn't already see, this actually is not the beta. This is the actual game that I purchased like about 2 weeks ago, and it's pretty fun. I have my good games, my bad games. But it's probably one of my better games, and I just kind of wanted to do a video to talk real quick about some stuff. So it hasn't really been the best day for me yesterday or today. So I had a date yesterday, and she just out of nowhere disappeared, and just never got back to me on that. So that kind of just is, it made me a little upset. And then there's some fuckity stuff went out with my scholarship, and I'm 99% sure I lost my scholarship for my school, which makes things a lot more expensive for me now, and that's pretty upsetting. So, two really annoying things that kind of really pissed me off and kind of put me in the mood to make a quick video. So, yeah, I just wanted to talk about some stuff. So, in the past, I played games that you guys have recommended to me and have told me I might like, but really, I somewhat enjoy those games, but overall, it feels more like I'm playing them just to play them more than I'm playing them to enjoy myself while recording. So from now on, like I've said before in December, about a month ago, where I plan to put at least one video up a week, when I haven't done that in about a month. But this time around, I do want to at least do that at least once a week, but this time only do it with games I enjoy. So there probably will be a lot of Battlefront gameplay, with me talking, maybe saying some stories, looking up some stuff, telling you guys some interesting facts in the background. What other stuff? Well, if you guys are there, I already told you in the past, I am going to school for computer science, making video games, stuff like that, and then maybe going back later on for some other things. But right now I'm still working at a pizza place, and it's sort of meh. But I am raising money for my next tuition again, which kind of blows. I just had to pay $1,600 out of pocket for classes, and that's all the money I had. But yeah, I'm trying to look at the positive side of things, even though yesterday was a pretty shitty day overall. But yeah, so from now on, I'm hoping to put at least one video up a week of either Battlefront or just any game really that I feel like playing that I know I'm gonna enjoy. So it's probably gonna be something like maybe Call of Duty Zombies, some Battlefront, Battlefield. I don't know, just random things that I'm gonna enjoy, because usually I was doing things that you guys might enjoy, but for myself I wasn't really enjoying them that much. But yeah, I'm going through some sort of a little rough patch right now, and it'd be real nice to have some kind of support. And I know a few of you guys watch this channel pretty actively. So not pretty actively, but somewhat actively. But if anyone else is randomly watching this Battlefront video just to watch me play Battlefront, or maybe just to mute me and watch the gameplay of me doing pretty decently, then yeah, I really could use all the support right now, possible. And by support, I don't mean subscribe to me or give me money. I mean just hang in there, Cuban, or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm playing games that I actually really enjoy. There's plenty of things coming out pretty soon that I really want to do or get, but I can't get anytime soon right now because of my whole financial situation. But let's leave that in the past and look forward to the bright future. My birthday is coming up in about 3 months, and I'm gonna try to get a camera at that point, because I planned out this whole skit thing section of my channel, which I'll probably actually I have plenty of time today. I'll explain it all. I'm gonna be doing a few short videos, about maybe at the most 45 seconds long, like extremely short. But it's a lot of stuff I have planned out already. I already have the intro planned out, the outro planned out. I have a few videos planned out with some scripts, and it's gonna be fun and easy because each one is gonna have the same outro and intro, which I think are pretty creative. And then the actual videos themselves are going to be pretty easy to record, and I think they're going to be worth watching. They're only going to be 45 seconds long after all, or something like that. So I think you guys will enjoy those. They're all going to be comedy, really dumb pun bits, stupid videos mostly, but they're going to be comedy, and I think you guys will enjoy what I have planned for that. And then I also have planned out this video series that's each going to be about 8 to 10 minutes long, and it's actually more like a legit TV show than it is anything else. I'm not sure when this is going to start being filmed or if it ever will, but I have really big plans for it. It's I don't even know how to explain it, so I think I'll explain that later on in the future, more toward when everything's more set for it. But I have been writing the story for it. I have been writing the background. Look at that, 25-4. I'm a beast. I am just so good. Not all games go like that, by the way. But yeah, I'm planning everything out for it, and I think if I ever get to do it, it's gonna be pretty good and pretty enjoyable, and pretty gonna be very fun for you guys to watch. And yeah. But yeah, this game, let's talk about some Battlefront real quick. Star Wars Battlefront. So this game is actually pretty fun in my opinion. Some games can be very annoying. Some maps are just not the best. Like Battle at Jakku, it's a pretty cool map, but it's, in my opinion, it's pretty hard to play in. This map, I think it's called the Dune Sea or something. It's pretty interesting and kind of fun to play, and I usually do pretty good at it. But not all maps are the best, and the guns are really not that well balanced. A DL-44 is probably the most overpowered gun I have ever seen in any video game ever. It's literally a 2-shot kill, and it has a pretty decent firing rate for being a 2-shot kill gun instead of just 1, 2. It's like 1, 2. It's pretty fast firing rate, and it's basically a giant fuckfest of DL-44s. And this guy was pretty annoying the whole game. Not the whole game, but part of the game. So yeah, I don't know why I was doing so well these few games. I usually do average, you know, go around like, I usually get first, second, or third place around there, but I usually don't do as good as I was doing these games. But it's probably because of the fact that not a lot of people were using the DL-44s. But usually this is what makes the game enjoyable. When no one else, when most people are not all using the DL-44, the game actually feels like it's playable. But when you join a whole lobby, oh, that was a really bad fail right there. When you join a whole lobby full of people using the same exact 2-shot kill gun, it gets pretty annoying, and you just want to leave and rage quit because things are pretty fuckety. But when they're not, it's pretty interesting, and everyone actually has to use their skill, or what skill they do have, with other guns. But yeah, it's a pretty fun game, pretty enjoyable. Not everyone's liked it. It's had some pretty mixed reviews, probably because of the lack of content in the game and its price. But I think the game is pretty fun. And there are a few glitches where people randomly disappear, which I think is kind of weird. But you know, it's a pretty fun game, and it's probably wouldn't be worth it if you didn't really like Star Wars too much, or didn't think you'd play the game that much. But since it's the kind of games that I like to play, I think it's worth it for myself. Drops. This is the game mode I'm playing right here is Drop Zone, by the way. It's probably my favorite game mode in the whole thing. And one of the ones that I feel like you don't die instantaneously in, because Walker Assault, oh my god, I feel you get sniped every 2 seconds in those maps. You step out and bam, you've been sniped by a cycler rifle, and you're like, what the hell? Or like, bam, you've been sniped by the Hyperion blah, 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 rifle. But those maps can get pretty annoying, or that game mode. But the whole game overall is pretty enjoyable if you actually like Star Wars. If you actually like a game like, let's say, Battlefield, with the slower pace of shooting, because not all these guns get the bullets right into you really quickly, if that makes any sense. But yeah, it's a pretty fun and interesting thing. Other plans for the channel I want to talk about. I was thinking about doing, like, let's say gameplay like this, or some other darker gameplay. I don't know what I mean by darker, but some other gameplay or something like that. Any gameplay really, and maybe reading some creepypastas or something. Maybe it's just reading some scary stories, because I've always liked creepypastas. I just never had time to read them. And why not read them and record and actually have something to put out there? Because I don't always have something to talk about like I do today. So yeah. Maybe reading. Oh, it was a complete fail right there too, by the way. Read some more creepypastas, or just some other random stories. I could also do research and read some fun history, or you know, I don't know, read the history of zombies or some crap. That's interesting. But yeah, creepypastas are what's sounding like pretty fun to me to do. or maybe just reading other random scary stories that I found on the internet that I think are interesting. No matter how short and or long, I think it'll be something fun to do. Let's see. What else is going on? You know, my life's been pretty boring the past few days. Like I said earlier, it's been pretty dull and not the best. So, yeah. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? Not really much else. My favorite game of 2015. Let's talk about that. 2015. Favorite game. I don't know. The game I played the most in 2015 was probably Battlefield 4, Fallout, and that's about it. I played a lot of Destiny toward the beginning. But yeah, Battlefield 4 and Fallout. But Fallout 4 was the actually... I don't know. It's really hard. Battlefield 4 came out in 2014, 2013, I think it was? 2013, I think. Pretty sure that's when it was. And that's still a game I played all the time. Or 2014. Oh, dead. No, I'm not. Just kidding. And then The Witcher 3 was actually a lot of fun, and I got it the first day it came out, and I just recently started getting back into it. So that's a pretty fun game that also came out 2015, and Fallout 4. So Witcher 3, Fallout 4, pretty good games. And Witcher 3 is the one that won, actually. Movie of the year, in my opinion. Well, I only saw a handful of movies that came out in 2015, and most of them were actually horror movies. So the only good movies that I really watched were probably Star Wars and Mad Max. Star Wars was an amazing movie, a lot like A New Hope, but then again, A New Hope was also a great movie, and I think they did a really good job of the movie. So definitely The Force Awakens and Mad Max. Mad Max, a lot of people didn't really like Mad Max a lot. I don't know why. They said it didn't have a story, but there was a clear story there, in my opinion. There at least was, and it had its beautiful visuals and amazing. I don't know. It was just a great movie in my opinion. And so was The Force Awakens, so those are my top 2 favorite movies 2015. But I'm trying to make oh, look at that, TL44. I think that was just one shot too. But yeah, just a great stuff. This guy sucked. Let's see what else is going on. I haven't been able to buy comic books in a while because of my lack of funds. This is actually the first thing I bought without being too broke in a long time. And I actually regretted buying the game afterwards because of lack of funds, like I am at right now. I haven't been able to do a lot of things that I wanted to do. I was supposed to start saving for my camera after my school was paid, but then that whole fuckity thing with the scholarship happened, and yeah. I really don't have much else to talk about today. This video was not supposed to be as long as I made it out to be. But who cares, you know? But yeah, I just could use a lot of support right now because I'm going to a little rough patch. And it'd be really cool if you guys were there to just tell me everything's going to be okay, even though it might not be anytime soon, but it will be in the future. And this channel does have a future, and I'm hoping it's going to be a bright one for it. With what I have planned and what I actually plan on doing from now on, which is playing games I actually like, or I don't find extremely boring, I think that should really help out with the channel. And maybe do the actual skits I've been wanting to do for a long time. That should also put the channel at a better place than it was in the past. So I'm really looking forward to that. And looking forward to a great 2016 with you guys. I know I said 2015 was going to be the year of the Cuban sandwich. But this year might not be the year of the Cuban sandwich either. Who knows when the year of the Cuban sandwich might be. No idea. It might be this year, might be not. But yeah, that's all I have time for today, guys. Really looking forward to everything with you guys this year. And making videos and all the salami stuff. But yeah, I'm Cuban Sandwich and I'm signing out. Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Ain't nobody mess with the Cuban sandwich.